Yeah, I think you need to see how we create the value in the market. Where is this positioning coming from? I think the first thing to realize is that this is not about a chip. In the past, conventional computing will be about taking a chip, putting it in a computer, and then you're off to the races. It's not the case anymore, right? If you look at the AI challenge, it's much more complex. So one needs to do, of course, it's about the chips, but then it's at server level as well. And the server is not enough anymore. It's computed at the complete data center level. And other components start to become important. So NVIDIA is really busy with the complete accelerated computing approach. So you have the GPUs. We invest into the CPUs as well. We have things called DPUs for data processing units. And then also the networking itself might be one of the most relevant parts today in what we like to call an AI factory. And an AI factory is more than just a data center, right? So a data center is a bunch of servers, but in the case of an AI factory, we go even a level further. You have the infrastructure, but it's also the software layer that becomes really important. Think of course, cluster management and cluster orchestration, but also layers above there. What kind of toolkits do you provide to those that want to develop? Or what kind of toolkits do you provide to those that want to inference at scale? Now, this full stack approach, thinking about the whole orchestration of everything, that's what we like to call an AI factory. And the AI factory is then much more than that data center, because it is something where you would take raw data that goes in and intelligence comes out. And instead of talking about cost, this is something that creates value out of the gate. So that's how we position ourselves in the market, and that's where we also team with our partners like HPE to go to market. Yeah, sustainability is a key topic. I think it's really important to look how we find a path forward. And if you look at the NVIDIA accelerated computing platform, it's that way forward. Just think about conventional computing. If you would take a traditional AI workload, just to get that done, it would require 50 conventional servers to do that task. Today that can be done by this combination of the infrastructure and the software on a single NVIDIA accelerated server. So in the past you would have 50 servers. Now you can do that on a single accelerated server of NVIDIA. And so just think about it, the energy efficiency, but also the economic efficiency of this platform is like nothing you have seen before. Now that's also illustrated by the fact, if you look at the list of most energy efficient supercomputers in the world, the number 1, number 2 and number 3, they're all powered by the NVIDIA platform. And so I think this is a great path forward to think a little bit more beyond just AI, but also about how can we do computing at scale in a sustainable way. Yeah, generative AI will be one of the biggest transformative waves that we will see. It's like we have seen in the past with the Industrial Revolution, but now generative AI will empower governments, nations, and also enterprises to disrupt, to do new things, to innovate. And so in the past we have seen a lot of research when it comes to foundational models, but now it's the time. We strongly believe that this also comes to the enterprises of this world, to the nations where they can tap into the power of this and then apply it for their domains. And I think great contributions will come in many segments. We just think of the possibilities that you will see in the domain of life sciences and healthcare. So I think it's very promising what we'll see in front of us. And I also see we're just getting started. Across the sectors, we see across all sectors, we see big steps forward. From NVIDIA side ourselves, we have been heavily involved into the development of autonomous vehicles. Has been something that we have been working on for quite a while. But also we're very close to life sciences and healthcare, because tremendous progress can be made in that domain. And the one that we also have very huge expectations for is now the world of physical AI. And physical AI is exactly what it says, right? So that we see AI coming into the physical space around us. And previously that was not possible because there were a couple of challenges that we had to address. So think of, first of all, we need the ability to create really large models and multiple next to each other. The other thing is that if you take these models and you bring them to, let's say, a robot, a humanoid robot or an autonomous car, you need to have the performance and the efficiency available to run that at the true edge. And then the third thing was missing, that is the ability to simulate, to train. Because just like a human, also these AIs, they need to train, they need to learn. And the beauty, if you can simulate this in a physically accurate way, they can learn, they can grow, they can do a lot of corner cases, which you won't see in real life. So for the first time, these three things are coming together, and this will create a whole new wave of AI adoption, then in the form of robots coming to us in the physical space. At NVIDIA, we strongly believe in democratizing AI, making it available for everyone. So we're not just focused on a nation or on an enterprise, but we also strongly believe that we should support different regions, different efforts. And so for that reason, we also reach out to the academic environment, to the startup community. I like the example of Turkey. In Turkey, we are engaging both on the research side, we're engaging with the academic environment, but we also have a very vibrant startup community which we're supporting. So we believe that AI should be available to those that want to use it, and of course will meet any restrictions and regulations that are applicable. Yeah, it's extremely important, and I think in AI we're leading the way. If you talk about technology and having a very open debate and have a very transparent ecosystem of things that are being developed, but also a very lively debate about the consequences and the responsibilities that everyone needs to take. I think it's a key example. At NVIDIA, we strongly believe in AI for good, and so we make our contribution to that as well. So we have been working on initiatives where you look at the provenance of AI models. Where is the data coming from? How is it being developed? We have some projects where we have been leading in that domain. And also when it comes to safeguarding people, so think of making sure that models behave in the correct way and they are safe to be used. We also made a contribution there. So think of a project like NEMO guardrails, something that we have delivered as open source, and those are contributions that we make. So I think it's a very important topic that we all need to take care of. Yeah, absolutely. We're just at the brink of bringing our latest technology on the GPU side to market. Today we have our Hopper technology, which is state of the art, but we're right now in the midst of the production of our Blackwell generation of GPUs. And it's not just a small leap in performance and energy efficient, it's a really big leap forward. I think it should not be underestimated that people might confuse this with conventional compute where you make small steps every generation. Now we're going to make a huge leap forward. So just think about the numbers that Blackwell will bring to us as we come from the Hopper technology. So 4x performance increase for training, 30x performance increase for inferencing, and 25x more power efficient. So that's not a small step, that's a big breakthrough, and you will see that coming to market and being implemented in the coming quarters.